Welcome and thank you for being with us in this journey of getting a job. In this class, you're going to learn about some of the most important and famous quotes that are repeatedly asked for competitive exams like UGC NET and other state board entrances. Remember, this is not an exhaustive list. I have taken only a few of them to give you some understanding and awareness. Remember, this is not to kill your confidence, this is to just help you. So, if you don't know us, we help students from Malayalam medium to become future English teachers, trainers, and educators with our coaching. And the first one is poetry is a criticism of life under the conditions fixed for such a criticism by the laws of poetic truth and poetic beauty. Who defines poetry in these words? And don't worry, it's by Matthew Arnold, The Study of Poetry. Don't try to by heart it, just to give you an awareness. Second one, who calls poetry a speaking picture with the end to teach and delight? Remember, this has got two answers. Probably Philip Sidney says in his work, and also this is said by Aristotle in Poetics. Philip Sidney quotes. So if you look at the option, if there is Philip Sidney, it will be Philip Sidney. If there is Aristotle, if both of them come, the question will be cancelled. And next one, I'm not reading it because you know it, but it is asked. The fourth one, who says poetry is all human learnings, the most ancient and the most fatherly antiquity. This is said by Sidney in his Defense of Poesy. Remember, that is a text prescribed for us in our syllabus. Who denounced poets as father of lies? You guessed it, it is Gozan. Sometimes you may wonder, isn't it Plato? No. Plato denounced the poet as mother of lies, not fathers of lies. So that is a trick played upon you. Even I went for Plato because Plato was there in the option. Next one, poets are the unacknowledged legislators of the world. Who makes the observation? Make a guess. It was Shelley. Next one, the greatness of a poet lies in his powerful and beautiful application of ideas to life, to the question, how to live. Whose observation is this? It's by Matthew Arnold. Coming on to the next one, the Greeks called their poets waits. What is the meaning of this item? I don't know, but I found it. It means creators. Verse being but an ornament and no cost to poetry. This is from one of our prescribed texts. It's Philip Sidney's text that is taken, and it is asked in one or two exams. Poetry is not a formula which 1,000 flappers and hobbledehoys ought to be able to master in a week without any training. Whose views is this? I'll give you a hint. He is a 20th century critic, new critic, not a new critic, just before new critic. And it was T.S. Eliot who said so. And coming on to the next one, as to the poetical character itself, it has no character. The poet has none. No identity is certainly the most unpoetical of all God's creatures. Whose observation is this? Don't worry, even I don't know. It was done by Keats. So, the whole idea of this class was to give you some awareness of the questions. Basically, if you remember last time for HSST, some quotes were asked and you were asked to identify. So, be aware. And I wish you all the best. Thank you for being with us. I'll see you tomorrow with another video, another class. Until then, take care and bye-bye.